All right, new weapons. Now, I think I'm going to make a detailed video on these, but I know some people might rush one, but I think mine has to be delayed a little because I want to do Lyney, Lynette, and Hydra MC, so it's kind of hard to do it right now. And my audio setup's scuffed until tomorrow, but KN, thanks for 1,000 bits. I can't, I'm not opening Discord right now, but I'm going to unmute my alerts. I will say some of these weapons need some math to be done. But from my understanding, a lot of them look pretty good. So first of all, we're not getting an HP sword, which is, I thought I knew that we were going to get an HP sword prototype for Fontaine. We're not. So that sucks. But Lyney's bow, is pretty insane for Lyney. We think. How would I know? I don't know. I'm saying it's a pretty insane bow that if Lyney's kit works, though, like if you can use all the stats, it's insane. That's what I mean. There's no leaks here. I'm just saying if you can use all of these stats, it's really good. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. So the first great magic bow. First of all, this looks fucking sick. There's a staff with a bow, but don't be baited by the looks because it is for charge attackers, but it's also just good because it has a lot of crit damage and base attack. So we're going to read it. First of all, Bow of Homa. Damage dealt by charge attacks increased by 16%. So good stats plus 60% charge attack. So far, so good. Then every party member with the same elemental type. Oh, mono pyro, mono hydro, mono electricity. You gain 1 stack. And then when you have 1, 2, or 3 stacks, you have attack, and then you have movement speed. Movement speed's cool, but it's kind of whatever. But it's kind of cool. Maybe it matters for like Lyney's like cat form, but anyways, I don't actually know. And then the attack is nice. So like if you can make use of this attack, even if it's like just 32 instead of the 48, like 32, and then 60% charge attack damage, and then also 66 crit damage, like basically a Homa. It's pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Yeah, like Freeze Ganyu has 2 crowd characters. Even Big Tonka Tanari. So yeah, its movement speed is fucking useless. I mean, yeah, but it's cool. But it's a nice looking bow, good stats. But obviously there'll be exact weapon rankings for like each character when I make a video on it. So yeah, we have a new fucking fishing weapon now. I'm gonna be real. This shit looks goofy. I want it, so I might have to fish again. It's called Fleuve Cendre Ferryman. Which is basically the catch, but reversed. It's skill damage. So it gives you energy recharge, like the catch, and then increases skill crit rate and your energy recharge after you use your skill. I assume at R5 this is gonna be doubled. Wait, no, catch is 12%, right? So it's probably 12 as well. I assume it's the same as catch. Well, let's just assume it's the same as catch. So yeah, it looks good, but for who is like the question mark. It's a sword. It's probably future characters. Like for now, you can be like, oh, like, you know, Alhaitham like skill, but it's like, do you need that much ER on Alhaitham? Probably not. And then a lot of like, yeah, it's like, you know, yeah, you can use them like Singcho or something, but it really looks like future characters. Albedo doesn't need 45 plus 16, maybe like 24, I think, percent energy recharge. Albedo presses E and then swaps. So it's like, and Harbinger of Dawn gives you, oh yeah, oh my god, Harbinger of Dawn, oh my, yo, Harbinger of Dawn is so much, Harbinger of Dawn literally shits on this for Albedo. But yeah, anyways, it looks really cool, so I want it, and I assume there's no way they design a weapon for Fontaine and then don't make a character that can use it. So yeah, maybe Lynette, I don't know what the fuck she does, maybe another fucking sword character that's coming out, probably. So keep that in mind, because I also noticed that, okay, I also noticed that scrolling down, there's a lot of weapons that buff your skill, or when you use a skill or some shit. Like, maybe I'm lying and I just remembered incorrectly, but I could have sworn. Yeah, when using an elemental skill, okay, yeah, when using a skill, like, it obviously gives you attack, which means it doesn't have to be for a skill character, but if you're gonna make so much shit around your elemental skill, there's probably gonna be characters that can use it. Probably.
Check Korean Genshin Twitter.
Anyways, okay, other weapons. There's new Battle Pass weapons, fucking finally, and there's new free-to-play weapons. As I said, I think I'll make either one video encompassing both, or one comparing Battle Pass weapons, and the other for the free-to-play ones. But with that in mind, Sign of the Blazing Sun. Wait, should I go through all of them today? Sure. Well, I mean, okay. Make one vid per weapon. Who do you think I should pull, Yelan or Kokomi? I am the biggest fan of Kokomi Nation, but Yelan's also broken. So the correct answer is one of two things, either both or pick the one that is most needed in your teams. For example, you're playing like Freeze, you don't have Mona, you want a good off-field Hydro, maybe Hyper Bloom, Kokomi. On the other side, you're playing like a Vape team, or you want some like with your Xingqiu, you could do like Hu Tao, Xingqiu, like Yelan. It depends on the team you're playing. They're both good. Sound of the charge against an opponent, Sapphire will ascend, dealing attack, and then you also get the opponents take more charge attack damage from the wielder. So you get crit rate, high base attack, and more charge attack damage. So basically, kind of like a Verdescent Hunt, but less crit rate, and then the effect will give you charge attack damage, basically. So if you're a charge attacker, you can use this, but this is a battle pass weapon. Sacrificial Yade gives you this one is weird. I remember reading this. So this one gives you a fuck ton of crit rate, but the base attack is really low. So that's really good if you're like an HP scaling character or like anything else. I mean, it's still fine for attack because you can Bennett buff, whatever, but a lot of crit rate.
Sorry,
but then the effect is weird as fuck.
So I thought they reposted it.
All good. The effect is really weird. It's when not on the field, max HP will be increased and EM will be increased. And then when you're on the field for 10 seconds, it's canceled. Now, being on the field for 10 seconds is a lot. Even like some DPS characters aren't even on for that long. Like if you're just like, you can swap. So crit Komi? Yeah, actually. It's like weird. Like this crit is a lot to where even if it's not supposed to be good, it's probably fine if you have like attack buffs or a non-attack scaling character. But outside of that, it's kind of weird. I do think Yai... I'd have to see the calculus of Solar Pearl, but Yai, if you go EM Sands, and then you have EM buffs, this is probably 80 at R5. Oh, it's a battle pass. It's probably fine, but like, wait, what this? Let me look up Solar Pearl. It's 20, right? What's the percentage on Solar Pearl? 27 crit rate, and then yeah, 20. Yeah, like... Yeah, no, I actually forgot how much this is. No, I would like, yeah, no, Solar Pearl is, yeah. So I think this is for a future character because it's HP EM off field, probably a future character. I'll probably make a video on these though, but yeah, Ballad of the Fjords is a polearm that gives you crit rate and EM. So another Shangling buff. Oppa. Tell me why Shangling is so OP. I mean, you probably still use the catch, but another option. Dude, Shangling has so many options, but it's also good for Hu Tao. Because Deathmatch is like pretty decent on her, but the effect will give you attack. Whereas this one's effect gives you EM, which is really good for Hu Tao. Really fucking good. Is this gacha? It is battle pass. So Yesent, these are battle pass. Talking Stick, fucking amazing name. I remember, okay, first of all, I have to say, there are very few weapons in all of Genshin that I think are better than Serpent Spine. Like, yeah, you can be like 5-star weapons, but even some 5-stars aren't as good as Serpent Spine. Serpent Spine is fucking stupid. It's so good. But with that in mind, Talking Stick. Attack will be increased by 16% for 15 seconds after being affected by Pyro. Okay, Bennett. What the fuck? I mean, Bennett affects you by Pyro instantly. It doesn't matter, but okay. Well, it does matter, but like Bennett Pyro affects you if you just use his burst. Dea? Yeah, Dea. Anyways, let me keep reading it. All elemental damage bonus will be increased by 12% after being affected by Hydro Cryo. Who is this? Okay, wait. Okay. 12% when you're affected by Hydro, Cryo, Electro, or Dendro. So, I mean... I get, like, okay, you can't really use Serpent Spine in, like, Burgeon, because you, like, with Dea, you take a fuck ton of damage, you lose your Serpent Spine stacks, right? So, maybe Talking Stick, you get me? Because you can't stack, yeah, Dea's getting a buff, but it's a battle pass. Now, I know this is cope, but I will say, Serpent Spine is so broken that it doesn't matter if the next Claymore isn't as good, because just pick Serpent Spine. I know that's like a cringe take, but... You know, it's a battle pass. You're paying for it. You don't want to pay and get a battle weapon, right? So, yeah. I mean, there. Am I missing something? Maybe? Oh my god. Oh my god. remember when the Battle Pass first came out? No, you don't. You were like 12. But listen, people were like, no, it's bad. Because what if you're playing Diluc and there's burning grass and then you lose your stats? With the talking stick, that helps you. In version 4.5, the Abyss will be all grass and talking stick will be meta because you're going to be burning grass. True. All right, so yeah, that's the meta. Next up, we have Wolf Fang. Is Fang in the chat? Fang. This is a pretty weapon, by the way. I actually like this. This is a sword. Kind of looks like a claymore, but I like it. Why is my taskbar, my second screen fucked? Anyways, gives you a nice amount of crit rate, some base attack. Now just looking from it, I'm pretty sure I read this already. It looks like Black Sword is like for normal attackers, right? So this is like, or normal in charge. Why do I not remember what the fuck Black Sword? Am I a terrible Genshin player? I'm washed. I'm actually washed. I know it's normal in charge, right? Let me look it up. Yeah, it is. Yeah, normal charge. Okay. Yeah, this is skill and burst. So damage dealt by skill and burst increased by 16. When another skill hits opponent, it gains crit rate. Your skill gains crit rate, and then when your burst also gains crit rate. And then these are 2% at R1, but stacks 4 times. What's 2 times 4, chat? You know this. Come on, guys. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Come on, chat. Exactly. 8. Anyways, yeah. So it's pretty like. I like this sword a lot because Black Sword is like good, but a lot of characters that use swords, like a lot of them are just, you know, use their burst. Let me weave you, or like skill, or like I'll heighten normal attacks, but his skill is like a big chunk of his damage because his mirrors. And like, so Wolfang really fucking good. Obviously we'd have to calc like comparing it to Black Sword for like every character. I'll probably do that, but doesn't matter. Basically, if you want to use your skill or your burst, just slap this instead of Black Sword and it'll be better. Like a lot better, if that's what you care about. I think this is really good because you get a lot of crit rate. The base axe is like whatever. It's not terrible because like this one's 454, and then the effect. I guess the effect. I wonder how it refines. Probably it's double when it's 1 stab. When it's 3, it's like, yeah. Anyways, really, it looks really good. It's also less ugly than Black Sword. Yo, what did Black Sword do to you? It's okay, guys. Surely the so those are Battle Pass. Now there's also blacksmith weapons, but surely the blacksmith weapon, the blacksmith sword is gonna be an HP sword. Don't worry, guys. If the Battle Pass one's not HP, you'll get a HP sword on as the free to play option from the blacksmith. Let's see. Oh, it's attack percent. It looks sick. I honestly think this looks fucking insane. Like this looks low key cooler than the Battle Pass one. But yeah, it's attack. Okay, now I'm gonna say it. I don't know what's with Fontaine and having like a HP healing fetish, but literally every sword is like, if you got healed, fucking gained a fucking friend. I don't know. But literally all these swords do that. And like, it seems like there might be like future mechanics, future character, whatever the fuck. It's probably like Susk. But a lot of it is like, not bad. It's just like, it looks weird when you read it and you're like, okay, what is happening? So yeah. First thing I noticed is that this needs the handguards. I hate handguards. Anyways, Finale of the Deep gives you attack, a very high base attack. That's a 44 base at level 1, same as Prototype Rancor. For reference, before Dendro came out, even some Kachings that weren't that were like Electro or something, not physical, would use Rancor because the base attack was high, even if the physical damage bonus was wasted. It's not her best option, obviously, but as a free-to-play option, it was fine. So seeing a high base attack weapon with also some attack percent makes it already decent. Obviously, now use Iron Sting, but that's already something. When using an elemental skill, attack will be increased by 12%. I assume you refine this for free. Like 18? No. It's 24 if it's doubled. And a lot of weapons just double at R5. But I don't know if this one will. Anyways. 12 to 24. Wow. When you use your skill, you get attack, and a ball of life will be where 25% of your max HP will be granted. Sierra, this is 32 months. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds. When bond of life is cleared, a maximum 150 attack can be gained with a 2. Yeah. This flat attack's kind of whatever. But it's just a fuck ton of attack, basically. There's a description of what Bond of Life is. I didn't actually read this. Bond of Life will absorb the healing effects that a character receives. This will prevent them from recovering HP. After the character is healed for an amount equal to the bond can be cleared. Oh, wait. I'm looking at this thing. How long did that take to fucking clear? Okay, I see. Okay, makes sense. I think. But I don't know why the HP bar there wasn't the same as the zoomed in one. Look, they're not lined up. I don't know why. But assuming I was looking at this one, I think it makes sense. It's basically... Okay, so from my understanding, you can't get healed. Instead, it heals the Bond of Life, basically. And then when it's filled up, that bar disappears, and then you gain... Yeah, you gain the healing that the Bond of Life yoinked. Said, wow, they made negative shields. Dude, shut the... Okay, I mean, true, but... It's basically a negative shield. Yeah. Yeah. So, there you go. Finale of the Deep. But even if you ignore the Bond of Life part, let's say 24% attack if it doubles, but maybe it's a bit less, so let's say 20. 20% attack plus 27% attack plus a high base attack, it's already a decent option, like genuinely. It's not going to be like better than like whatever gotcha sword is like you know, Fav for supports or like whatever the fuck. But yeah. $150 flat is a lot. It is, especially if it goes higher than this. Because like, let's say you have 2k attack, 10% of that's 20. 200. I don't know why I said 20. I'm stupid. But my point is 200 is probably around as much as you gain from this. So it's basically like, you know, I mean, you're probably gonna have more than 2k attack, but if you do, it's a decent amount. Like 10% attack for free. So it's like, yeah. I just don't know the exact numbers. That's why I don't want to add them up. But like, if this is like 10% and this is like 20 and then this is 27, it is a lot of fucking attack. So yeah. But again, I'll probably make a video on them with like actually more information. But it seems like it's decent on like, yeah, a lot of characters. Cause like, again, like I want to emphasize this. Prototype Roncourt was a fine in like 1.0. Like now it's like aggravate, use Iron Sting, whatever. But like people are like, oh, Prototype Roncourt, high base attack, it's fine. And like Black of Sword, high base attack, some crit damage, effects kind of dog shit, whatever, it's fine. This is kind of like high base attack and then a fuck ton of attack, which I like. Tidal Claymore, Tidal Shadows. Someone said it's actually a Chi-Chi weapon. Okay, with Ayaka it depends because the other weapon makes you need 0 ER. The Aminoma Kageyushi, you need like no ER on Ayaka if it's R5. So it would have to depend on how much ER you need and the value of substats that you're saving through the attack in this weapon and the ER in the other. Because I know Aminoma saves you like 30-ish ER, because if you don't have it, you want like 130 to 140, maybe like 30 to 40. Whereas this one gives you a lot more attack. So it could be better if you have enough ER. It depends. Tidal Shadow! Did I miss Wolfang? Yes, you did, Fang. We checked if you were in chat and you weren't. Tidal Shadow. Base attack, 510. Attack percent, 40 a lot. Now keep in mind, chat, weapons that have a high base attack and a low attack percentage are generally better than low base attack and high attack percentage. But it's all good. After the character is healed, attack will be increased by 24%. So I'm assuming that's 48 at R5. Wow. And stupid amount of attack. But when we look at craftable claymores, the Sumeru one is ER for like whatever supports or whatever. The Inazuma one gives you energy. I think no one fucking uses the Inazuma one. Like I'm trying to remember. Is it EM? Inazuma Claymore. Dude, no one uses the Inazuma Claymore. I actually don't remember. Is it ER or EM? ER, right? Yeah, okay, it is ER. Okay, I was right. Yeah, it is energy. Okay, I was right. Anyways, and then the good one is Aminus. Prototype Archaic. It used to be called Aminus. Prototype Archaic is the good one. But that one literally is just a base attack and like some attack percent, right? Prototype Archaic. And then one hit. It gives you a hit every like X amount of seconds. But if we look at this, it's 27% attack and then a higher base attack. So the higher base attack is nice. But this one gives you and then you have a small hit, which this isn't like, this is not, It's a decent amount. It's not like negligible, but just stats alone, this one gives you a lot of attack. X, oh no. Dude, fuck you. I don't know why they renamed it. Anyways, it seems like a good blacksmith claymore. Yeah, it seems like fun. But it doesn't seem amazing. Like, it's just a fuck ton of attack, basically. Low-ish base attack. Yeah. Genshin uploaded? Really? What is it? I can look it up. Yo, this looks sick. What the fuck? Please be good. It's HP. Oh, wait, Hu Tao. Yao Yao. Wait, HP Blacksmith is actually... Okay, I didn't read the effect yet, but it could be a win for Hu Tao mains. Unless the effect is like, you know, heal yourself, but yeah. You should heal yourself now. When the wielder is healed, gain... Oh, it is. I mean... It's energy. This could be Yao Yao if you don't need Fab on her. Right? This could be Yao Yao. Yao Yao wants, like, she can use energy. She doesn't need it, but like HP, polearm, energy. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds and can occur when the character is not on the field. Base attack is high, which, why? Wait, why? If you're, okay, usually when weapons are made, right? They're like, okay, we're gonna give you either a high base stack and a shitty, like, small stat, or a shitty base stack and then a big, like, other stat. Why is this a high base stack with HP? Why couldn't this be the sword? Wait, actually, can we use this as a sword? People are saying Toma, but sure, actually, I mean, wait, is there an ICD on Tip of the Cock? Does Tip of the Cock have an ICD? I guess we don't know. It's not out, but like, it doesn't say, oh, once every 10 seconds. I'm stupid. How do I not see the 10 seconds? I'm stupid. My brain is, I'm reading too fast. Yeah, so once every 10 seconds. So why would you use this over Fav? What if I don't have Fav, Zy0x? Get a Fav. Yeah, the thing with Toma, like, this is probably fine on Toma. As a blacksmith option, it's probably fine. Because you get shield and a decent amount of energy. I assume at R5 this is 16, which now that I say that out loud, and you can do it once every 10 seconds, it's actually not bad. But Fav gives you energy for your whole team. It gives you way more energy. And then in Burgeon teams, like teams where Toma is like really good, or like not really good because Bob Jones might be in the chat, but where he's like pretty good, like he's decent, is Burgeon. And in Burgeon, yeah, you might want some HP so your shield doesn't just fucking die, because you take a lot of damage in Burgeon teams from your own cores. But in general, you want ER and EM more than HP. HP is still fine. You can still go HP, but ER and EM are better. So other pole arms could be better. But hey, it looks really fucking sick, so I'm definitely going to craft one. I'll check the Genshin video. Just give me a second. Last weapon. This looks so cool. This looks so fucking cool. All right. Anyways, the two blacksmith catalyst weapons I didn't look at. First of all, the catalyst. I remember looking at this off stream and being like, ooh. But let's look at it. So, first of all, if we ignore the Dragon Spine catalyst, which isn't a real weapon, the main other like offensive blacksmith catalyst is the Mappa Mari. But now there's another one. So Flowing Purity, high base attack, 565, some attack percentage. Then when you use a skill, your elemental damage bonus will be increased by 8%, probably 16 at R5, maybe 12, but usually it's doubled, but there's also 3 numbers, so I don't know if that influences it, but anyways, 8 to 60%. Then you get a Bond of Life, which gives you elemental damage bonus based on your HP. Or by your healing? Wait, 25%, oh no, max HP. When the Bond of Life is clear, every 1,000, okay. Okay, yeah. Wait, I would need to know the exact numbers at R5 though, because no one's, if it's a blacksmith, you can probably get it. I don't know if they're gonna use like a new billet that's like impossible to get, but if you can actually R5 it, it'll be a lot more percentages, I assume. Like if it's double, that's fucking huge. But anyways, high base attack percentage. The only weird thing is that it's scales on your, the Bond of Life scales on your max HP. Which is why it's like, why is this attack percent then? But even if you're like a catalyst that doesn't want HP, what's like, do I have a catalyst that's geared that's not on HP? And he does on 17k. That's really low. Catalysts are squishy usually, but I mean, 24, like, you'll still get a decent amount of elemental damage bonus from this. Mapamari is EM, and then that one gives you 16, right? Let me pull it up. Yeah, Mapamari at R5 is 16 elemental damage bonus. Wait, 2 stacks, 32. Never mind, I lied, 32. What is that, R1? Yeah, okay, yeah. R1 it's 16, and then 32 at R5. But this one gives you EM. Lower HP is equal to easier to clear Bond of Life, equal easier to get passive. Yeah, but it's every 1000 HP, but it also caps at, oh, I don't know if this changes at R5. It's hard to tell. Do I have a similar weapon in refinements? What does Amber do? No, that's different. This one, all three go up quite significantly. It's literally double, right? Yeah. We can just assume it doubles. Wait. Yeah, like let's say this is on my Nahida. I know Nahida won't want an attack weapon, but let's just use her as an example because she's level 90, so the HP is like kind of accurate. Let's say it's like 17k. 24% would be 4k, right? Which, and every 1000 is 2%. Let's say 4%. Let's assume it doubles. This is 4 times 1k, so it'd be 4 times 4, so 16. Right? Yeah. Which is not... Wait, but up to a maximum of 12. Oh, no. The maximum will scale up too. Let's say it's 2, then it's half. But this has to be double, so it's probably up to a maximum of 24. So you get 16% plus whatever the fuck this is. I assume 16. So that could be like, let's say 16 times 2 plus... This is actually a good amount of stats. But I'm also tired right now, so I might be stupid. But this looks like a lot of stats. You need 25 HP to cap the passive? Yeah, but you also don't need... You don't need to cap it. Because... So... Mapamari does give you more. So Mapamari will give you... Well, actually, maybe not. It depends. If this is R5, it might not actually give you more. Never mind. But Mapamari gives you 32. So if you want EM, you go this. And then if you don't want EM and want attack, which a lot of Catalysts do, this actually looks really good. It's a maximum of 12. Yeah, but this is R1. All the numbers I said were assuming at R5 it doubles. But I don't know. Maybe people are like, oh, actually, Susk, it doesn't. But assuming it doubles, this is probably a max of 24, right? It wouldn't be a max of 12 still. And if all that is true, then this actually looks really good. Anyways, I don't want to go too much into it because I'll probably make a video on it. So there's no point in ranting, but I'm happy for it. Then the bow is the last one we didn't look at. It always doubles though. Not always, but usually it does. Because I know that I remember looking at weapons that are exceptions. I don't know if I can name one off the top of my head, but I know that some don't all the time. But usually they do. Scar weapon attack speed doesn't double. There you go. The bell? Dude, why do you know what the bell's refinements are? Oh yeah, sack is a good wait, why is he on sack? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I actually want to look at the bell. Wait, where's the bell? Who's it on? It's probably on Dory. Nope, never mind. What is the bell refinement? Fuck, it's already refined. I'm stupid. I have an R1 bell for sure. Yeah, I do. So, yeah, it's fucking +3. Well, I mean, 20. It's not gonna max. It's not gonna multiply your HP from 20 to 40, but like the shield, I guess. And yeah, the other stuff don't even go down. Oh no, it does. 15. It's just the seconds. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah. Okay, Song of Stillness. This looks fucking sick. I really like how this looks. Okay, base stack. Not super high, not super low. Kind of in the middle. A bunch of attack percent. After the wielder is healed, they gain 16% more damage. Probably 32%. Lasts 8 seconds. Can be triggered when the character is not on field. That's a lot of damage. I mean, like, you know. It's gonna be weird. Like, let's say you start a rotation, right? Your official is gonna be full HP. You use Oz, it snapshots the like your stats, your buffs, whatever. So it's like you're gonna need to get healed either before you summon Oz or you resummon Oz after getting healed, which is kind of weird. Yeah, it might be some like Hydro Archon stuff. If this is 32% damage, the stats are fine. Like, you'd still probably like I know Crescent and Hamayumi are both good for like what they're good at, but someone said no, official doesn't get another buff. Okay, shut up. But like, yeah. Who would use this? Let me look up Hamayumi's percentages. Hamayumi R5. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking damage percent. Yeah, also you might have Stringless. Stringless is kind of cracked, but yeah, free to play official bow, I guess. But you have to like make sure you're snapshotting this to your Oz. It's kind of hard. It might not be hard, but if you start a rotation, you're full HP. If you start Abyss, so you have to like grief yourself or something. I don't know. It is what it is.